Forex market situation update. March 19, Friday, last day for the week, guys. We got the euro pound. It's been quite some time since last time we visited here. We had a bearish conviction ever since the beginning of the year, pretty much, even before late December 2020, when price started to leave off 90.85 here. We established our bearish campaign, which ran for a few weeks, up to, I think it was like more than 2 months actually, until we landed at 85.39. Then we got out, and we decided to stay on the sideline for a while to see what exactly the euro pound is going to do as far as this 85.39 level. We knew that we definitely want to jump back in if price can show that it's starting to break down 85.39. We know this is a big one, guys. This is a big support level. It's actually been best observed from the weekly chart. Here it is. And the monthly chart. Take a look at this. Right? So you can see this is what's standing right now as the buffering zone between price action and a continuation for this downside move, the same downside move that started, like I said, roughly around December. We think it's gonna go, once it breaks through, we think it's gonna go to 82.64, not only where the previous lows are, which is very convenient, by the way, but it's also a Fibonacci projection analysis, a very prominent Fibonacci projection level, and we think price is heading towards that area. The only question is, when are we going to see the breakdown? Because it could be immediate, or price could stall, right? Buy some time, trade sideways in a very low case range until the breakdown is going to come. It can also go for an upside correction, a significant upside correction before coming back down again. Everything's possible. It could also fail to break down. So 85.39 is a big deal for us. We have to make sure price is breaking. Let me show you what's happening in the local time frame, right? The daily chart. Because here's the situation. We found out that price was starting to trade sideways a little bit. Ever since we got out, price went up and then it went down again. And we started to capture that movement in a we were kind of assuming price might start to trade sideways, and if it does, then we might be able to capitalize on that, right? Short-term cycle, getting a few quick moves, not like the one that we dragged for more than 2 months, of course, but just a quick one, right? 100 pip here, 100 pip there, and we knew that we needed a second key level system that represents the short-term cycle, and here it is. This is the black key level system here, and the trigger still is, by the way, 85.85. We were waiting for price to actually drive through that level. We knew that once it's done, once we get that breakout confirmation, just from the daily perspective, we're gonna jump in trying to catch 80 pip up to 100 pip, right? From 85.85 to 86.85. We thought we were catching that breakout a few days ago. It ended up as a big failure. Check it out. A number of attempts here all failed, right? And price came back down again, touched 85.39 just yesterday. So it's easy to see how it's completely caged in between these two levels. And we got a good game plan for both directions. Right, so if price starts to come up again, cross above 85.85, boom, we're in, trying to catch a quick move, right? Because we think that's going to be a sign for price starting to trade sideways, right? However, if it starts to break 85.39, we will need a weekly breakdown confirmation for that, by the way. But once it does, we're going to start to heavily suspect that there it is. Here's the breakdown coming. Just off that failures that we had a few days ago, right? That, 4 consecutive attempts that failed to cross over 85.85. That alone is quite an indication that we're going to have a big breakdown here, right? So let's keep our eyes peeled for this one, right? We'll come back next week for sure, probably around middle week, to follow up on the situation. I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, that's about that euro pound. We'll be back with the next one, so stay tuned.